How's it going, you glorious gazobos? I need to sneeze. Pretty badly, too. But it's alright. Or is it? Oh, yeah, I think I'm good. So, one thing you guys might notice, this is my first recording session with my new audio setup. Not honestly that different. It's not like I have a different microphone. But I went ahead and took the time to research a little bit more about filters and how to use some noise gates, limiters, things like that. So I threw a few more in and watched a couple tutorials on Streamlabs and how people say to set some stuff up. So where I always assumed having it, because there's a little bar measuring, it's like, hey, green, yellow, red. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. You want to be in the green, you don't want to hit yellow, and you definitely don't want to be in the red. So I've always kept my audio right at the border, like always like just touching yellow. So I found out that no, you more want to be in the yellow, like yellow's the golden spot. So I've been told. I'm not sure how true that is, but since my audio is usually quieter, I think that's probably the case. Along with the fact I added a noise gate. Listen to this. Yeah, heard nothing? I was clicking my mouse, which usually is pretty loud in video. Alright, but you guys aren't here to hear my technical stuffs. Also, another thing, I lost my glove. And I don't wear a glove to be cool. It's like, one, like I have a glass countertop that has like a pretty crappy edge to it, so me moving my hand around on it for the mouse usually starts to hurt my wrist after a while. And two, my mouse pad is kind of getting old and it kind of catches like if I just use like on my arm when I go to like arm forward for things. But it doesn't like happen as much when I just use when I have my glove on. I went back to an old glove I used to use that got worn and it's like falling apart, but probably fine. Hopefully. I wake up to the taste of Dr. Pepper on my breath. My apartment is mostly dark, save the crack of light coming through my window. It takes a great deal of effort to dredge myself out of bed, but the need to rinse my mouth out is enough motivation. First time I ever drank too much, I swore myself I'd never touch alcohol again. Even if that was the pledge Even if that was a pledge I knew I wouldn't keep, it seems like I won't get another chance for a while now. Well, at least until there's a trophy in our team house. I'm sorry. I return from the sink with a glass of water and fall into my computer chair. It's too early for ladder, but I might see what's going on. Wait a second, what? Oh my god. Del, what did you do? Every StarCraft fan site is abuzz with the news that Jet and Excel are ditching their teams. Accusations of collusion, conspiracy, and corruption abound among Korean and Western fans alike. A laundry list of the Crash Coast missteps rank on second, and interviews where he shifts the blame onto Excel. With the scent of drama in the air, debates rages wildly on both sides. When Excel said that he had a better idea in mind, I had no idea he meant something like this. Jet's new team is the talk of the entire StarCraft community. Oh shit. I rush into the game client, abusing the login button with a dozen clicks in a second. I'm finally in. Excel is online, as is the rest of our team. Before I can even open a chat window, an invite from Jet throws me to a underway group conversation. Text messages appear almost as quickly as I can read them. What the hell is wrong with you? Hey, relax. You know what they say about publicity? Lol, shit, dude, this is hilarious. Raffle. Word that Stunt, Match, and I are joining is out. I've received multiple requests for interviews. You should do it. You don't understand. The deal with Enoch wasn't official. This is going to screw us. Hey. I didn't mention Enoch by name. Just finish the deal and we go. Yeah, what's stopping him from signing us? Excel is kind of right. We have buzz going right now. Fuck you, Stunt. They're saying I poached you. Couldn't you have gotten back at your coach some other way? Yep. And I'll get back at him more when I stomp Crash in Team League. Would it be it would be prudent to speak with Mr. Kim as soon as possible, Jet. I know. Okay, we're meeting at Namdan ASAP, the park by the VSL studio. Everyone, no exceptions. KK, Lyle, little bitch. The Diamond X Jet's portrait changes from green to black. Excel quickly follows suit, and then Stunt, leaving me alone with Reva. Be fast. Jet will blow up your phone with text otherwise. I will. Goodbye. With nothing else keeping me at home, I hurry to shut off my PC and dress. I take the stairs of my apartment building 2 at a time and make my way onto the street. What a mess. How horrible would it be if to spend all of last night celebrating for nothing? Truth be told, whether Excel leaked the information now or let it come out on its own, we'd eventually get this reaction. Enoch wouldn't have signed us without doing proper background research anyway. Maybe it's alright for this to be out in the open ahead of time. I set those thoughts aside when Namdan. I'm sorry, I know I'm butchering this. I apologize. I suck. Namdan Park comes into view. The crowded tree line trimmed with green is welcome departure from Seoul. I'm still just gonna say Seoul's endless concrete. Jet didn't specify where at the park she wanted us to meet, but it doesn't take long before I find her staring down at seated Excel. She's in the middle of chewing him out, though it's hard to tell by the grin he's wearing. God damn, that man. His ball sack is massive. Have you seen what they are saying online? Team has to stand out somehow. Better this than limping into the scene and wallowing in obscurity. We should stand out by winning games, not by stirring up shit. This wasn't your decision to make. Sel's the first to notice my arrival and waves me over. Jet acknowledgements follow, though it's far less welcoming. Did you know he was gonna pull something like this? What? No. Relax, Jet. Seriously, worrying will give you gray hairs. God damn, this dude is so lax. I want to be this man. Like, this man, nothing seems to bother this guy. Except for revenge. He slightly seems like he might be after revenge. I just realized something. Hold on. I apologize. I lowered this because I was playing a very loud game, so let me... There we go. Music should be better now. I'll relax the moment. I am staring at a contract for 6 months of funding. Stance goes rigid as the buzz of her phone. She rips it out of her pocket and stares at the screen. Him. He wants us to meet at the Enoch office to sort out this mess. It's a good thing, right? He wouldn't bother to have us come out if the answer was going to be a no. She doesn't seem to agree given the time it takes her to reply. I share a glance with Excel before Jet shoves the phone back into her pocket and turns to me. We need to get moving. Excel, wait for Stunt and Reva. Fine by me. Excel takes a deep breath and returns to his bench, no doubt happy to relax while someone else handles the stress of a meeting. Coming with you? I'm not enough of a jerk to leave Stunt and Reva alone at the park for an hour, but I need someone at my back. Put it that way. All right. Then come on. It's not that far. Without a moment to spare, Jet storms off. For some reason, my brain went to Sims, like Sims 4, and just when they get all angry and all huffy and puffy. That's how I just imagined Jet. It's funny. Okay, trust me, it's funny. Excel offers me a leisurely wave as I hurry after her. Let me do most of the talking, but chime in if it makes sense. All right. Nervous? No. Don't lie to me. I'm nervous. It's fine to be nervous. I'm fine. The elevator door opens. A well-dressed Enoch employee greets us with a smile and gestures us down the hall. Mr. Kim has been anticipating. Hold up, I feel like this got to be all dark and dramatic. No, it's secretary. Goddamn, I was gonna do like a creepy voice. Mr. Kim has been anticipating your arrival. This way, please. That's the best you're getting. I follow Jet through a typical corporate office. Inside a table, seats. Mr. Kim, his attention set on a laptop. He glances past the screen to acknowledge us with a beckon forward. Jet, match. Please, sit. We take our seats opposite him. The secretary closes the boardroom's door, leaving the three of us on our own. After a few more taps on his laptop's touch screen, Mr. Kim turns the computer towards us, gestures sharply to it. What is this? On display is a comment section of a popular Korean esports news site. Line after line portrays Jet and Excel had as shady and unskilled. And I thought that English sites were bad. Before I can read another comment, Mr. Kim forced his laptop shut with a grimace. When I spoke of my interests to sponsor your team with the board, most were hesitant to take the risk, even with my assurance that the investment would be worth it in the end. Given the recent developments, I simply have to retract my recommendation and take the hit to my reputation. Your team has become a liability without even playing a single game. He rests a finger on his brow, expression frogs. This is worse than Jed and I planned for. Do you have anything to say? This wasn't the reaction we were hoping for, but it shows that people are paying attention to it. Not all attention is created equal. What is most important is that Enoch's team has a large number of supporters, not slack-jawed or passive observers, fans that are interested in the team's victory. You'll immediately have 5 people invested in Enoch's squad if you sign us. Through narrowed eyes, Mr. Kim shifts his eyes in my direction. Match. I should say that you are a large part of the doubt plaguing a possible sponsorship deal. I blink once. Me? Are you truly surprised? Your ability is completely unproven. While Excel and Jet might have their integrity question, it's you whom fans mock. If our fan base doesn't have faith in your ability to win games, then what use are you? What? I'm a good player. I just need to prove it. Time that you haven't earned. I hear myself tripping over my next protest, but then Jet cuts in. Mr. Kim, you're must be something that we can do. Sel and I are high profile, and even with a rocky start, we both have loyal fans that will follow us to a new team. That may be so, but the public's perception of Match remains an issue. Is it worth the trouble of keeping her on when your reputation has been compromised? He links his fingers together and glances between the two of us, awaiting an answer. Jet closes her eyes and runs a hand through her hair. She takes a long moment to decide on what to say next, much to Mr. Kim's interest. We could arrange something to fix that. Oh, elaborates. A show match. The perfect chance to showcase Match's ability to compete. Is that supposed to be mock? Am I stupid? Have I been saying Match? That is Match, right? It's Match until I say otherwise. It's Match, I promise. Against someone from your team, fans will assume the match is fixed on her behalf. No, I have someone else in mind. Someone who StarCraft fans know and respect, and that Match owes a beating. She turns to me and locks eyes with me. Is she talking about... Oh! It's the anime rematch. It's time to go kick Sasuke's ass. A show match with bolts? I mean, you're not allowed to turn this down. I wasn't planning on it. How were you going to get him to agree? I know Boat well. He'll jump at the chance to publicly humiliate someone he doesn't like. A best of 5 will do nicely, but I think it would be fair for Enoch to put half a month's worth of team funding in as the prize. Wouldn't you say? Jet turns away from me and towards Mr. Kim. For the first time since we stepped in the room, the businessman cracks a smile. If you ever decide to leave StarCraft behind, you're welcome to interview for any open sales positions at Enoch, Jet. Very well. If Match is victorious in this show match, I will consider your team's reputation redeemed. I don't bother asking what happens if we lose. God, what did I do to deserve the pressure? Would you mind speaking with the producers at VSL Studio to see if they would be willing to host us? A week from today is short notice, but we don't have any longer to waste. Damn it, I think I did that in the guy's voice. Doing voices is hard for me. Okay? I get them so confused so easily. I'll have it done. You're very lucky to have someone like Jet as your team captain, man. When I don't respond, he smirks. Satisfied, Tim rises from his leather office chair. Jet and I quickly follow suit and exchange handshakes with him. As he his palm with mine, Mr. Kim leans forward and whispers to me, "For the record, I would greatly prefer to see you succeed. Don't let a mistake in the next week end your career before it's begun." God damn, that was a hard sentence. Nonchalantly, he parts from our grip and departs the conference room with long strides. His secretary skitters after him down the hallway, leaving Jet and me to find our own way back to the elevator. Well, came to Golden Zone Fire looking for a chance. Now you got it. Happy? You stuck up for me. Yes, and? I guess I thought that you'd have done what is best for the team. Who said I'm not? Mr. Kim, I don't recall putting him in charge of our team management. What kind of team captain would I be if I tossed you out onto the street after recruiting Stunt and Reva? Oh no, you said yourself that you wouldn't put the goals of friendship ahead of the goals of your team. Oh, in that case, it's not too late for me to go tell Mr. Kim I've changed my mind. If you insist on paying me back, do so by practicing hard and beating the shit out of Bolt. It's been way too long since I've seen him lose in person. Oh, and for the record, I know what I said. But the more I think about it, the more messed up it seems that we'd waste our careers with people we'd hate. So for now, I decided that I like you, and don't make me regret that. So much for cold efficiency. I'll do my best. And thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I hope you had a great time. Hopefully, my microphone settings didn't absolutely destroy your eardrums. I'll try my best to make that isn't the case. Hope you guys had a great time. Well, episode. Bye bye.